Hello my friend and welcome to my channel. Today I got 1422 in an octopus's garden with you. And BM401 and BM506 Winstonia W217. I've started off with IMK Peeleze on my nails as my base coat. And this is in an octopus's garden with you. It's so pretty. I am so excited with this one. So here we go with our first coat, and this is the first time I've tried nail polish from 1422, and yeah, I think I got it from Handmade Creations. I can't remember. Hella Handmade Creations. Hella Handmade. Having some trouble with that, y'all. So I did cap my free edge there. Here we go with our second coat of In an Octopus's Garden with You. I had to have this one just for the name, but I'm so glad that the name got me because this is a really pretty polish, and I think it totally hit its theme with its name and the components in it. It's just so pretty. So in love. So in love. And for those of you that don't know, I'm a huge Beatles fan. I can just hear Ringo Starr singing this one. Alright, so there we go. I'm going to top it with I&M's Out the Door and let it dry down real good. Oh, I got that one glitter's trying to jump off again. I'm going to end up tapping it with my finger. It'll be okay after I run this brush across it. You know, sometimes you get that kind of thing going on. I am going to tap that. So there's a swatch photo of it on its own. I've got BM401, got that octopus and the tentacles, and then some more tentacles on BM506, and then this Winstonia W217. Very cool. So excited. I'll be using Bases Loaded lacquer on the black, and I've got out a bunch of Maniology stampers. So I'm going to plop these out onto the stampers because I'm doing some advanced stamping, reverse stamping, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to be filling these in with color. Now I will tell you, I love this manicure. I am not regretting it at all. But if I had it to do over again, I wouldn't be using black here. I would have used gold or silver because it just kind of darkened up the manicure. And I wish I'd have gotten away and done like something. But you know, it's all in hindsight. I can say that all the time. But just in case you want to recreate, maybe that's where I'm getting this from, or the feeling I need to share what I think after the fact. I just pulled part of those tentacles because that's going to go on my pinky fingernail. And I knew I didn't need the whole thing because I've got a very tiny little pinky fingernail. So nothing big needed on that one. I really love that image. It's so cute. Using that tape to get up any excess that I don't want on the stamper. I am going to clean off my scraper card with some acetone. I like to get it clean just like all my other stuff. The plates, my mat, I like to clean up everything. Everything. I got lots of plates to clean up today, all 3 of them. I went through all of my stamping plates and pulled out anything that had any kind of octopus, anything on it. I do clean the backs of them. Of course, that does end up taking the names off of them sometimes. I'll be using AB Negative and Booze and Bats. These are all Bases Loaded lacquer, and Braves Diva, same thing. Drew. And I'm going to just fill these in. Now, I will admit that I think this one right here, I ended up having to redo it because I'm a little heavy-handed, and as I was swiping these colors on, I ended up kind of messing it up. So I did end up redoing this one off camera. I can tell you though, if you don't want to run into that problem, just run a coat of the smudge-free top coat over it, or any kind of clear, not a fast drying, and then do your painting in after it's dry. That'll really help you from not messing up your decals or your, and I guess I call them decals, but I'm stamping them straight from the stamper onto the nails, so they're not really decals. I am going through all of them while I've got my little blob of red polish out, and I'm putting red anywhere where I want the red, and then I'll put out the next color and go through all the stampers using that color. That's just how I do it. That way the polish doesn't get all dried out while I'm working on one thing or the other. And I was so excited about this manicure, y'all. I saw it in my head. And I know y'all know what I'm talking about. I was so excited. Because I was like, oh, I can see it. But yeah, I think if I'd have stamped that like in gold or silver, that it would have really popped when it was placed on the nails. I think that it would have really shown up great. But it's all good. Because I really did end up loving the manicure. So, you know, it's all good. And I am using that little Maniology brush that came in the Mani Me box, or Mani by Me box. Excuse me. It was in a 3-pack of different nail art brushes. It's been sitting out on my table, so I've been grabbing it a whole lot. I guess I like it. Because, you know, I'm still breaking it out all the time. And this image right here, I think, was the one that really, I thought, could have used the different colored stamping. Because there's so much of it in the black. I think if it had been another color, it would have been better. So here we go with the yellow. And this will be the last color I add to all of my stampers. My stamped images. And I'll be honest, I went and looked at some images of octopuses and octopus gardens and all that kind of thing, whether they be real images or, you know, like illustrations, and none of them had this color combination really, but I just decided that's what I wanted. So a lot of them did have the purple and blues and pinks and stuff, but that's the color of the nail polish, and I wanted these to kind of show up, you know. So there we go, we dabbing. I just love these images. I don't even, yeah, I think I might have used some octopus images way back in the day, a long time ago. So it was time to break these out and have fun with them again. And I went with the octopus theme because of the name of the polish. Duh. Sometimes I do that. Okay, I think we're down to the last one or the next to the last one. Lots of stuff going on here, but I decided to show it all. Why not? Nope, still got one more. Maybe 2 more. I don't know. I don't know how many of them I got. I got 5. I know that I got 5 because I got one for each nail on this one hand that I'm doing. All right. There we go. More and more. It just keeps growing. But I do enjoy doing this. I really love the advanced stamping when I've got time for it. So there's that one. I'm flipping them over and giving them a look. See, that one probably should have been redone. And that one's looking okay right now, but by the time I got to my nails, it was not as I had messed it up. No, it was this one, the last one. So I'm going to go over these with the Wet n Wild clear polish. This just kind of helps protect them, and when I go to apply them, they'll all transfer, you know, the whole thing will go over. And I am using the Vibrant Vinyls Get a Grip. You can use any kind of sticky base, any sticky base coat that you want. And I am using that little finger to mush them down, because sometimes they don't just, well, your nails are so curvy, and I don't want to tear up the stamper, so I just mush it down after I get it placed. And these were pretty dry. I mean, they were dry. Not crunchy, not too terribly crunchy, but they were very dry. And I think when they're dry like this, but they still, ooh, that one tried to pop up. When they're dry like this, they still stick to the nail and kind of bend over the nail easy enough, but it's also not too messy to get rid of the excess. All right, now for that little pinky nail. All the mushing and poking and smoothing. Alrighty. So I'm using my cuticle tool to kind of break some of this excess off from around the edges of my nail. And you can see I'm not cutting myself. It's just a straight edge to push down. Kind of pop that piece that I want off. Once I do that, I go in with my cleanup brush and I tap along the end with that side of the brush. And that kind of flattens it to the end. And then I do my cleanup all the way around the nail. And this cleanup really wasn't too bad considering how much, I mean, every nail needed cleanup. So, but I was happy that I didn't have like any smearing of any of the colors that wanted to stain the skin really bad. Very nice. And I do brush up under the nail. Make sure I don't have any globs up under there. Now that the cleanup is done, I'm going to top these with the smudge-free top coat from Maniology. This is going to seal those in without smearing them. And now I'm going to apply my Poshe top coat. And this is going to give them that nice glossy look, and it's going to help everything dry down. Make them dry quick so I can get on with life. I got something hanging off that nail. Might just polish it in there. Let's see. Yep. So here's my swatch photo. I hope you enjoyed this one. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. I want to thank you for watching. Until next time, be good to yourself.